Oh my god. Dagger saying karma can drag on my warrior. Oh my gosh. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers and Tiny Cat lovers. I'm KarmaJolt. This is Tiny Cat. This game is Dragon Warrior, also known as Dragon Quest. Oh my gosh, Tiny Cat, reach out to give me a high five. And we, Oakley the Needle, are gonna continue it just a little bit. I want to get to maximum level. I doubt I'm gonna do that on this stream. And even if we do, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think we're gonna be beating the game tonight. Donovan M. and Dan D. and the Fuzzy Bunny Balls. I'm feeling alright. I did have a kind of a long day just because my Tuesdays happen to be very long and involved. But what level are we? 21? Yeah, we got a little bit more than double our experience in order to get to max level. So let's get on that grind. Where should I grind? Should I go to the Fungeon and fight like high-level enemies, or should I go to the reliable spot that's technically faster and hit up the Axe Knight a bunch? Tuesdays are my therapy day now. Just had my second session earlier. Dagger, good for you. How you feeling lately? For me, it's Thursday. Festival tours. F-099 festival tours feel like an RPG. 9 races? Yeah, no, we'll play some of that this week. What is max level? Baby, don't hurt me. Donovan, in this game, it's 30. Beat up that Axe Knight for me. Yo, Grimburn, you got it. Earlier I tested out this new feature. So, like it always says in the chat, I pinned a message that says, $5 and we're gonna do 10 shoulder shrugs. We're doing double reps today. We're doing shoulder shrugs. If I get $10 or more in a donation, I'll cast the Hurt More spell, just because. But there's also this new feature that's like, oh, if you get, you can set up a goal. So I decided, why the heck not? If we get to the 5 super chats, and there's one Silver Spike with the cool $5, with a ninja emoji and a turtle emoji, and Dagger with a cool $5, saying 5 of these and we get cat pets. Yes, we'll do 25 reps of cat pets on the stream. Hey, everyone put a turtle and a dagger. Hey, thank you both so much. Look at this. Let's add 10 to the to-go counter. So yeah, you get an additional bonus 25 reps of cat pets, and Tiny Cat is already warming up for them. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, a gold man. No reason for me to get gold at this point in the game, unless I need a lot of keys, which I don't. I don't have any herbs, I'm just realizing. Which will be useful in the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon, because you're going to want to save your MP for the Heal More spell for the final battle, aka the Faddle. Hey, thanks Dagger and Silver Spike. Let's fight this green dragon. I got some trees, says Wahaluigi. It's that time of day you and Megaharv are both live and I can scroll between live shorts. Yo, Oakley, that's the best part of YouTube. But did you like the stream? Yeah, go ahead and like both of our streams, too. Shoutouts to Megaharv. It's probably my turn to play our, to play my part of the tag team live stream of Paladin's Quest. He and I have been passing that game back and forth for a while now. David Allen S., how are you? Hello, sir. Hope you beat this soon. Difficult game. Dragon Warrior / Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, and the others. All good, too. Yeah, so this year I've played through Dragon Warrior 2 and 4. We're about to wrap up Dragon Warrior 1. I might as well do the third one as well. At some point. Just came over from @Megaharv. Yo, Simon D. He's probably still playing Golden Sun 2? Is that correct? Bro, I love the tag team live stream of Super Metroid and A Link to the Past you guys did. Yeah, Oakley, that was a long time ago. That was a fun one too, because we basically did like 7 hours straight of each game live. So, but like we'd stream for an hour, stop the stream. 10 minutes later, we'd stream the other game for an hour. Like, okay, so for those who don't know, me and my Canadian YouTube friend, Megaharv, have been doing a thing that we like to call the Tag Team live stream. And we started it in 2017, and we kind of came up with this idea together. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to start it. I'm just going to do it. So I started Final Fantasy V on Super Nintendo, on Super Famicom. I streamed that game for an hour, and at the end of wherever I was at the end of that hour, I saved a save state, and I sent it to him. So he picked up from where I left off at the end of my hour-long stream, and then he played that save file for an hour. At the end of his hour, he saved it wherever he was and sent it back to me. So then it was my turn. But the catch is, for the Tag Team live streams, we are not allowed to watch each other's streams. And, like, at the end of my first episode, I gave him, like, a party of all unarmed white mages, but I gave them the monk ability Brawl so they could punch really hard. And I think it took him a minute to figure it out. I eventually went back and watched the whole series, like, years later. But he was like, oh, the white mages can punch really hard. And he, like, got it, right? But then he did things like, you know, he'd put me in the middle of, like, a really tough boss battle with a party of all thieves. And, like, it was hard. And then I'd do stuff for him where I'd do a glitch to get, like, 99 elixirs or something, you know? But that's how the Tag Team live stream works. Then, one year for, like, a charity stream, we were raising money for, like, the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital here in Maine. And we decided we were going to Tag Team live stream both Super Metroid and A Link to the Past at the same time. So I don't remember which one I started with, but I think I started with Super Metroid. Streamed it for, like, an hour, then saved at the end of that hour and sent him the save file. Meanwhile, he was playing A Link to the Past at the same time. And at the end of the hour, at the end of him playing that for an hour, he sent me the save state. So we basically swapped games and picked up from where we left off. And then we did that for like probably 7 or 8 hours throughout the course of the day. And then I was like, dude, I gotta get out of this chair. I think we ended up finishing it up the next day. Still grinding the Axe Knights cross streams, trying to get to level 30, which is max level. And this is probably the most efficient way to do it. I mean, speedrunners do it, so they probably know, you know? So yeah, Oakley the Needle, thanks for watching those old series. That was probably 5 or 6 years ago, huh? And we've done everything in the game. We got all the best equipment. We got all the items we need. We saved the princess. We made the rainbow bridge. Last thing left to do was just go to the fungeon, the final dungeon, and defeat the Foss, the final boss. Yeah, knights are good grinding, and then you run into that Star Wyvern, which can slow you down if he heal mores himself a whole bunch. And even the knights, the Axe Knight can sometimes put you to sleep, and you can get really bad RNG on that. I want to say the way it works is when you're asleep, you have a 50% chance of waking up on your turn. Tag Team livestream of FFV on Pixel Remaster might be super cool. Simon D, would there be a way to send each other our save files? I guess I would trust Megaharv with my Steam account. Like if I just gave him the login, you know? Yes, says Grimburn. I don't trust you. Nah, Grimburn knows. Grimburn, I don't think has ever been wrong. Yeah, endless grinding till level 30. Zoltan, and until we get buff. Oh, I just realized we're doing double reps, and I got $10, so we should have 20 reps to go. Thanks for the reminder. I summon Ace. I summon Ace's Call 64, Grave Accelerator in attack mode. Attack 1400, def 1500. Cross streams? Sure. They're really not hard to move, they're just not named something easy to find. So cool, KarmaJolt. Axe Knight sucks. Yeah. Look, I don't mind you rooting for me. But you don't have to put down my opponents like that, you know? I'll put him down myself. I moved FF6 PR between my phone and my comp a bunch. Grimburn? Alright, that's good to know. Yeah, Simon D, the problem with that is I would much rather stream from a console than my PC, just because my PC's old and slow. Ryan Gaming, how are you? Folks, gotta head out. I'll try and catch some more later. Hey, everyone put a bunny in the chat. Fuzzy Bunny Balls, appreciate you. Also put the axes in the chat, unrelated to the bunny. Got him. Hey, Silver Spike, thank you so much. PC doesn't pee like it used to, eh? Dandy? Yes. Yo, so many crits on this Axe Knight. Yeah, we getting critical hits, Bradley Sharp. His axe not as sharp as you. I'm tired. How's everybody doing? Tuesday nights I usually have really low energy, because on Mondays I go to skee ball and sometimes I'll stay out. Skee ball's at my local bar. It happened to be week 7, which means you get free shots, and there also happened to be karaoke. So that's what I was doing until late last night. And then today, Tuesdays are my day that I spend a lot of time with Jackie J, which is great, you know, and we leveled up. But then by the end of the day, I'm worn out. Landon, how are you? So I decided I would just play this, do some real chill grinding, and maybe do some shoulder shrugs. Courage and wit have courage and wit have served thee well. Thou hast been promoted to the next level. Power increases by 2. All right, I will increase my power as well. Let's do 20 shoulder shrugs, everybody. I will show off the guns, so to speak. All right, ready? We're doing 20 shoulder shrugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, one more. And that was with 20 pounds of weight in each hand. Thanks to Silver Spike and Dagger. Charlotte is right, Dandy009. Like it's, Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin. Power, 8 HP, 10 MP. 10 MP is great, because that's how much it costs to cast Heal More, right? Which is, like, probably the most important spell in the game. Wow, that's a lot of G. It's, like, unlimited. Yeah, Rock Band, Gold becomes useless pretty quickly in this game. Like, once you get the final shield, you're not going to need gold for the rest of the game unless you need to buy keys. And I don't think you need any keys in the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. Foist awakes. Crit him. Charlot Hornets is right. Alright, let's heal more. Yeah, it costs 10. So getting 10 MP, that's a whole heal more. Isn't there a door on the first floor, or am I misremembering? You might be right. I don't know if there are any doors you need... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if there are any doors you need to open. Maybe there's one. We were in there already. There is a door with some treasures in it on the final floor, aka the floor. But there's nothing important in there, aside from, some wings, a torch, maybe? Some gold. You might be able to find an herb. Heal more, much better than heal less. Yeah, Darth Nerd, that's basically a band-aid. Worth F, how are you? How many bosses do you fight, KarmaJolt? In this game? Alright, so there's the Axe Knight, the Green Dragon, and then the Dragon Lord. Oh, and the Golem. So, 4. I guess there are really only 4 bosses in this game. First time you fight a slime, that's a boss. Make it 5. How is everyone doing? What did you do today? We streamed earlier today. We did some Lufia 2. Oh, yeah, and we stumbled upon a glitch in Lufia 2 that I didn't know about. But, like, a weird thing happened in the shop where when I bought a spell, it actually cost me, like, 130,000 more gold than it was supposed to. So, I might make that into a short, Ray the Cat, but there's, like, a crazy glitch that happens in Lufia 2 on the Super Nintendo, where, like, if you make any purchase in the shop that costs more than 65,536 gold, then you go to, like, a magic shop and try to buy another spell. That spell will cost you the normal cost of the spell plus 65,536, or maybe even more. Reminder that despite all 4 Dragon Quest Builders towns being ruined cities from DQ1, Hawksness is not one of them. Yeah, that's crazy. Have a great night, friends. I'm going to bed. Hey, Ray the Cat, I appreciate you. Be a funny cursed spell for a caster to learn. Heal less, yeah. So yeah, we kind of stumbled upon a glitch in Lufia 2, and apparently there's information about it out there. I only usually find illusions at magic shops. Rogue effects? Shoutouts to Job. Critted him. Just grinding to max now, yeah, Darth Nerd. We'll probably get pretty close this stream and then finish it off tomorrow. NM, how are you? Are you gonna fight the Dragon Lord super hard? It won't be that hard once I get to max level. I could probably do it right now, Landon. Thou art still asleep. I wish, David G. How are you? Got him. Just noticed the time. I got a jet. Stay great, Karma. Yo, cross streams? Thanks for showing up and clicking that like button. Smash that like button and subscribe, gamers. Oh, I got ambushed. This guy thinks he's gonna win. Ah, that's what he's got to do. That's his only play. You can beat him easily at level 19 after you get hurt more. Darth Nerd, are you sure about that? Hurt more does a ton of damage to him, but like last I checked, it had like a 1 in 8 chance of hitting, maybe less. Kevin Vu, how are you? Smash that like, subscribe, and share button. Yo, Rock Band? Yeah, YouTube actually really rewards if people share my videos and streams. L6, how are you? I doing awesome. TY. Yo, good. Good. I was hoping you were doing awesome. Hanging in there. Post-blood donation blues. I have never experienced that. You get blues after that? If you get lucky with stop spell, his first form is a joke. Yeah, I think his first form is a joke no matter what, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, sometimes blood adjusts in weird ways. Well, thanks for bringing your blood to the live stream. Does it count if you share by copying link? Probably, Kevin Vu. Let's find out. Grimburn, I had someone close to me, used to work for Steam, in their customer service tech support division back in the mid to late 2000s. Needless to say, the experience demolished her. Oh no. I'm bringing what's left of it to the live stream. Hey, thanks for donating your time. Have you played Mega Man 8 on Sega Saturn? Landon, not on Sega Saturn. I played the PlayStation version, and then I also played the Legacy Collection version. Gonna get the bad ending? I will show that off, Darth Nerd. That doesn't delete your save data, does it? Oh, and KJ, please share the game I made and post it in Discord with JoJo. He might enjoy it and learn more than what he learns in school. Do you mean JoJo Jets, L6? I haven't seen him in a long time. Where's he been? Kevin Vu, you're asking what this game is? This is Dragon Warrior on the NES. It's the original Dragon Quest, except it's the NES version, so it's what we got here in North America. And I'm playing it on an actual cartridge. Sean R. has a super badass tattoo of the box art of this game. And he's the reason why I'm playing it. It was his birthday recently, and he was the one who introduced me to this series when we were in, like, 5th grade. Oh, I met your son. Oh, you mean Jackie J. Okay, but also, like, where's that guy been? I know where Jackie J is. He's in bed, upstairs. Unless he got a call from the mayor. He might be fighting crime. Or causing crime. I'm not really clear what he does. But yeah, JoJo Jets is a streamer who would actually pop by the channel every now and then. He's been to a couple of my live streams. I haven't seen him in a long time. L6, you could. It's late. You know, everyone says things wrong after 9 o'clock. It's hard to remember stuff after whatever time it is now. I already forgot. But what's funny, though, is that, who here knows JoJo Jets? A streamer who I would watch frequently on YouTube. He and I had a joke together that I was his dad, so... My other son. They apparently took the blood from my brain where it wasn't needed. L6? You good. Appreciate you. Dang, HP in the red. Horses in the back. HP in the red. Wait, what? Are you my dad? Says Rock Band. I'm fan. I could be do you need one? I got some free time. Brain doesn't need blood. You just have to keep it wet. Darth Nerd, what do you mean by that? My brain don't know what that mean. Tiny Cat. He just woke up. Tiny Cat, if we get to 5 donations on the stream? I guess it's specifically 5 teal donations. Then you get 25 cat pets. We'll do a whole set of reps. No pressure. Not trying to make you feel guilty if you don't donate. I'm just trying out this new feature that you see in the chat where I can set a goal, you know, a donation goal. So is this the ideal endgame grind spot? Stuffed Vulture? I want to say yes, and I think I've seen speedrunners do this. So, like, they know best, right? Or you could just get really lucky with, you know, the final dungeon area, the fungeon. Or you could even get, even luckier with metal slimes if you just have astronomical luck. Have you played the Nintendo NES game called AVGN versus Dr. Wily since 2011, since when the game came out? I've seen that, Landon. Yo, Rock Band with a cool $2 saying, Tiny Cat activate. Yo, you said that right, like right after he hopped off the desk. Hey, put a rock and an instrument in the chat. Appreciate you. I always thought this was a one-time encounter, says GF Paperboy. Hey, welcome back. I'm guessing Streamlabs don't count. Rogue Effect, like, it won't count it on YouTube, but, like, I'll count it. Yo, a rock and what is that, a horn of sorts? You gonna try the remake? They really fleshed out the characters and developed the story more. This was originally just a free demo. Darth Nerd, I might at some point. I've been casually playing the Dragon Quest III remake on the side. N64 King, how are you? Got the Axe Knight. Alright, I'm just realizing if we do hit the goal, I'm gonna have to summon Tiny Cat again to bring him back here. Crit him. Playing on normal or Draconian? Oh, I'm playing it very casually. I was not doing Draconian. Especially because I'm trying to level up like 12 characters at a time, you know? Do you have a history with this game? A little, David G. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no, I was just talking about how my friend Sean R., who you may have seen in the chat every now and then, he introduced me to this game when we were in, like, 5th grade. And it was his birthday this month, so that's why I started playing it. But also this is one of... I've streamed this before, a long time ago. And this is just like a comfort game, you know? Shouldn't the Tiny Cat goal be at 3, not 2? So yeah, no, I guess... The goal says 5 teal super chats, so... I guess it doesn't count anything that it's giving me the option to send a super chat to my own stream. I guess it counts $5 donations and up. But Tiny Cat's back and in front of the monitor. But I should have mentioned that at some point. So maybe we'll count that $2 donation. That's okay, I'll be here for a while. We'll figure it out. Tiny Cat, it's great that you're in front of the monitor. Self-donos mean more money for YouTube. Yes. Yeah, if I donate $10, I'll get 7 of it back. Tiny Cat? Yeah, no, that's good that you're adjusting the webcam for me. And sitting on the mouse. Tiny Cat, yeah, what a cool boy. Tiny Cat command? An Axe Knight draws near. The Axe Knight attacked before Foist was ready. The Axe Knight attacks. Thy hit points decreased by 5. Command, Foist attacks. The Axe Knight hit points have been reduced by 30. The Axe Knight attacks. Thy hit points decreased by 14. Command, the Axe Knight's hit points have been reduced by 29. Yo, Ramble Fox with a cool $2 saying, seeding for a Tiny Cat encounter. Command, probably some pets. Yo, put a fox in the chat for Ramble Fox. I cannot move my mouse right now because Tiny Cat is on top of it. But I'll add those to the to-go counter in a moment. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $2. Tiny Cat is helping you with the game. Tell all your friends. Tiny Cat is great. Darth Nerd? Yeah, he real good. Joseph Neal, the Lillipup with a cool 2 great British pounds. 2 great, 2 British pounds. Saying dono train. Yo, put a train in the chat. Hey, thank you so much. All right, so we got... Let's just say I'm gonna add 8 to the to-go counter here. Appreciate y'all. Are you gonna see the Simpsons movie too? Not really a huge Simpsons fan, but like, I don't know, maybe. Wasn't like planning on it, you know? Guess who's back? Back again. Tiny Cat. Tell a friend. He is. Alright, let's return here. You know what? Let's actually stay at... this guy hasn't slept in so long. Let's stay at an actual inn. Buy something, will ya? That's what this guy's like. Yo, GF Paperboy with a cool $5 saying Tiny Cat Dono Fund. Hey. Put some papers in the chat, too. We're doing double reps, everyone, so we're adding 10 here. Hey, thank you so much. Risking the subject drop. But I did watch the amazing Digital Circus movie a few weeks ago. It was a good excuse to go to the city anyway. How did you like it? Tiny Cat, why are you twerking on the computer table? Simon D, he was punching the webcam with his face is what he was doing. Hey, thanks for the donos, everybody. This music is so iconic. So is Tiny Cat. Wow, NES version, says Guy James. Hey, welcome back. Thought it was a good emotional closure for the series. Yeah, no, I thought it was alright. I watched a little bit of it with Genevieve B. Yo, Gouda Guy has been a member for 15 months, saying we drag on the warrior for this long now. Yeah, no, this game does drag on. But no need to worry about it. Never played this version all the way through, says Guy James. Did you play any version all the way through? There's a lot of versions of this, including a mobile version, as well as a Super Famicom version that includes this game and Dragon Warrior 2, possibly? Then, obviously, there's a remake that we were talking about, Glitch Gaming. KJ, do you have a favorite or most obscure pair of shades? I do have a favorite, and I wear them all the time. And just for you, I'll show you. It's these. I like the way they shape my face, you know? Plus, they're not too dark, so I can, like, read the chat and see what I'm doing. Some of the shades that I have, the lenses are, like, super dark, and I can't even wear them out in the sun, you know? I think this is the only DQ I beat. I can never finish properly. Rogue Effect? You behave. We'll finish properly after we beat it. Sears, how are you? Whoa, an Axe Knight. That's crazy. Couldn't quite tell what was going on with his hand. Banned, says Rogue Effects. GBC! Yes, there's also a GBC version. Mobile version was ported to Switch. Yes, that is true. And I'm sure they're fine, but like, I'd rather have 8-bit graphics, you know? Yo, we have two 69s in our gold and our experience. Wait a second, our gold and experience are exactly 20,000 apart. So they both end in 6968. That's kind of crazy. What are the chances? Are you going to live stream Terminator 2 Judgment Day on NES? Landon? Hadn't planned on it. Damn, no 6-7. Rogue Effects? Why was 6 afraid of 60? What do you do with all the axes from all the defeated Axe Knights? Yeah, there's just like a pile of axes. It's like a mountain of axes in this little corner in this alleyway here. I guess we cut down some trees. We become lumberjacks. What's a real super chat? What's a teal super chat, says Sears. Anything that is $5 or greater, Sears. So a little out of your price range. Because Sears can only donate $2.69 or $2 in a random amount of cents at a time. Of course, he'll do it 50 times. $5 USD. Wait. Did I say 10? I'm really sorry. I meant to say 5. Yeah, so a teal super chat is anything that's $5 or greater. I'm so sorry. Damn, no, I really didn't mean to say that, Rogue Effect. Thank you. You said 5 or greater. Wait, what? Oh, what did I say wrong then? Rogue Effect? Banned. I don't know what you're saying now. Marcus Felix, how are you? I'll go back and watch. Sometimes, like, you know what I do. You know what I frickin' do. Yo, Sears with a cool $5.69. Whoa! Hey, appreciate you. Everyone put the chairs in the chat. Thank you so much. We're on our way, everybody. I'll count it. I'll count the cents, too. Hey, Sears, thank you so much. Wait, Rogue Effect, so what, why, what, Rogue Effect, what? Actually, it's $5 or greater until $10. Right, okay, so yeah, this donation goal says 5 teal or, I guess technically greater. It counts anything that is $5 or greater toward the goal, is what I'm trying to say. 1-800-FACTS. How are you? But all the time, Rogue Effect, like, you guys know what I do. While I'm streaming, sometimes I will explain like a glitch or an Easter egg or a code or something so that I can edit it into a short later. All the time, I'll go back and I'll watch that footage and I'll catch myself saying something that I absolutely did not mean to say. Like, during the stream, I remember thinking of saying the number 8, but instead I said the number 10. Like that just happens in my brain, you know? Sci-Fi Scion, how are you? I see you with the chairs. You don't that? Never noticed. And all the time I'll call people by the wrong name. Sears for Fears. Oh my gosh, have you ever thought of that? That's a really good one. Doing good, brother? Always up for some Dragon Warrior. Hey, appreciate you. You are correct, sir. This guy's name is 1-800-FACTS, so he would know whether I'm correct or not. Yeah, stop calling me Sears. It's Sears the American. American-y. Mistakes happen, Jarma Cult. Yeah, like this wizard. It's gonna get messed up. But it gets to the point where, like, sometimes I'm showing off, like, a trick in a game, and I say something so egregiously wrong without even noticing it that I can't use the footage. So then in the next stream, I'll, like, try to do the same trick. I'll just do it again and re-explain it and then use that footage. KJ, they are facts about the year 1800. And how many facts they got, you think? Wrong answers only. Shalip. Pop. How goes the greatest guy doing this evening? Yo, Alex B doing pretty good and Tiny Cat's here. Your shorts maxing? Oh my god. Giselle Flores, welcome back. There weren't fax machines in the 1800s. Rogue Effect, I don't know, because I wasn't around then. Fact, 1800 was a leap year. Yeah, L6, it's every 4 years, and the years are divisible by 4. Right? So 2028 will be the next one, huh? Woo, Tiny Cat. Yeah, like he's Ric Flair. Except for years divisible by 1,000, but not 2,000, I think. Wait, what? Why is that? So 1800 not a leap year. No, 1800 is divisible by 4. 100 is divisible by 4. And that's 18 times 50 times 2. Hey, speaking of which, we leveling up. N64 King, you called it. Courage and wit have served thee well, and so has slapping a bunch of monsters and stuff. Yo, we got 2 power, 4 speed, 6 HP, 6 MP. Under the Gregorian calendar, a year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. However, century years ending in 00 are not leap years unless they are also perfectly divisible by 400. Really? Okay, so we skip occasional leap years? So 2000 wasn't a leap year? So 1800 was not a leap year. No, I remember on the year 2000, I was like, I'll do February 29th. You guys go on ahead. Actually, years that end in 00 are an exception to the divisible by 4. Matt Thoreau, whoa, okay, I apologize. I was freaking wrong, everyone. 2000 was, 1900 was not. Unless they are perfectly divisible by 400. Okay. That's crazy. No one ever explained that to me. Okay, so I learned something today. It's not every 4 years. This is not a well-known fact. Matt Thoreau, yeah, I mean, not that many people live to be 100 and then 400, I guess. That's kind of neat. Well, that makes me sound like a big jerk about the thing I said about 1800. So I apologize. Let's do these 33.38 shoulder shrugs, everyone. Which is perfectly divisible by 33.38. If you think about it. Or if you don't. Alright, we got 20 pounds in each hand. I will get heavier weights pretty soon. You know what? Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, baby. 11. This kind of hurts. But it could be way worse. It could be that Kink raids our channel like right now. Oh my god. Kink is here. What's up, Kink? And Davey. PSI, I see you too. Matt T. Let's do this set. We were at 11, right? 12, 13, 14, Tiny Cat, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Welcome in, everybody. 22, 23. We just leveled up in game, so I'm leveling up IRL too. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 0.38. You know what? I'm just going to round it up. 34. I did it, Sears. You get extra. Hey, thanks for the donos, everybody. Yo, and Simon D with the cool $5 saying this donation goes out to the Tiny Cat Petting Fund. Tiny Cat demands your attention. Hey, put the cats in the chat, everybody, because we just met the goal, like, right after Tiny Cat hopped off the desk, but, like, you know he'll be back. Hey, Tiger Loki, thank you so much for being here. Everyone put the diamonds in the chat. Like we're playing Balatro and it's a flush. And Lexi Wolf with a KarmaJolt gift membership. Yo, put a diamond wolf in the chat. That's like an Earthbound villain, right? That's like an Earthbound boss. So we just did how many? 34? Oops. And we got a 5 and a membership. Boom. That's 22 shoulder shrugs. Hey, Lexi, thank you so much. Yeah, Diamond Dog, Stuff Vulture, exactly. And since we met our goal, I will do an extra set of 25 reps of cat pets as soon as Tiny Cat comes back from his break. Thank you so much, everybody. And anyone I missed? Yo, Tiger Loki received the gift membership. Hell yeah. A wolf gave a gift to a tiger. Endurance stats next. Yo, yeah, it says goal achieved. Thanks to the participation at KarmaJolt. Just achieved the goal. See goal. Booyah. That's cool. How do I close that? Okay, good. Kink, what were you playing today? More Castlevania, maybe? Or was it Silk Song? I'm Green Age. Yeah, you're just a Green Age dirtbag, baby. Kink Raid ruined the stream, says Sears. Where's the bagel? Do you mean Tiny Cat?
Show me your moves.
Yo, get your coffee tip $10 saying goal. Shout outs to the World Cup. Yo, wait, I can maybe line my eyes up perfectly with the Chocobo helmet. Hey, put the coffee in the chat for Rogue Effect, aka Get Your Coffee, and you bet Tiny Cat is back now. All right, everybody, we're gonna do a quick set here. Since we reached the goal of 5 teal donations or more, Tiny Cat and I are doing a set of 25 reps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, hold on, we gotta take a break here. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, and a little bit extra. Hell yeah, Tiny Cat, you met the goal. All right, he did a big set there. He must be exhausted. 25 reps? Tiny Cat getting the bag, yeah. Thanks for helping me meet the goal. Is that a good goal? I feel like that's a decent goal. Or a decent, yes, reward for the goal. The only thing you care about is nugs, chillin', and grindage. Name the movie. L6? I get to name it? That better be a short. Alex B? Yeah, with the fight music in the back. The battle theme playing. Okay, so if I set... So thank you for helping me test out this feature. Yeah, so I don't know if this is new or if I just never noticed it before. But YouTube has this feature, as you can probably see in the chat. I actually don't know how it shows up on mobile or on your end. But you probably see it somewhere. We got 5 out of the 5 teal donations that we were looking for. And I just arbitrarily decided that if we get those 5 donations, we do a set of 25 cat pets on stream. But, like, what else would be a good incentive for that goal? Earlier, it was, like, extra hydration, so I pounded a whole glass of water on stream. Baldur's Night. But if I were to set, like a big donation goal, what would be a good objective? Can the kitty do some shoulder shrugs? Probably not. David G. He can jump real high, though. You narrate an erudite discussion between Foist and the Axe Knight as they battle to the death. Super chat goal is at the top of the chat on PC. Thank you, Joseph Neal. Yeah, no, I didn't know where it would appear on your chat. Okay, that's where I see it too. Forge Sally, welcome back. Oh yeah, you bet we searched that area. Right now, I'm just fighting this guy over and over to level up. There is nothing left for me to do in this game besides beat it or get to max level, so we're gonna do both. You give some memberships for a big goal. Marcus Felix, like, most YouTubers have they have a feature where they can give out 5 memberships per month, but I can't. YouTube does not let me do that. Little target symbol on the bottom left followed by X/Y. Oh, like the 5 out of 5 in an oval. I see. You can tap it to see more info. Okay, thank you. Giving some memberships for reaching a big goal does sound like an okay idea. YouTube doesn't let me do it either. I assume it's because because we have brand accounts. Because of, like, some question we answered back in 2010. Right where I left you yesterday at the Axe Knight. He's named that because he covered himself in Axe body spray. His weapon isn't an axe, it's a hatchet. That's true. Bathtub stream? Yo, James Honeycutt? I frickin' would. I don't know how. Thanks for being here, everybody. Everybody. Ewix, how are you? Hatchet stream? Yeah, I'll just do a stream where I chop wood. Glad you're streaming tonight. Everything go good this evening? Oh, Grolix. Brain is, like, totally flatlined right now. But I'm doing alright. Axe body spray, just like a middle school locker room. And we did 25 cat pets on stream. It was a big old set. Man, okay, I was asleep for a while. It's gonna be a long night. No, I don't plan on streaming, like, super long. I wouldn't be able to handle it tonight. Bathtub stream at a subscriber's house. Facts? I like that one. Cheesy game movie watch-along stream? Yeah, so, like, hold on. I've never experienced this before. You can just watch a movie with your viewers on stream? Hey, Karma, says Matthew Irwin. You roll some smooth 40s last night? No, Matthew Irwin, because last night was week 7, and it's hundreds only. I did, however, sing the song Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas at Skee Ball Karaoke. You can't show the movie, but why not? No, you can't. You get auto-banned for watching movies on stream. That's what I thought. So, okay, so why do people keep suggesting that, then? As if that's a thing you can do. Remember when I did art streams a long time back? I remember when I did art streams a long time back, I'd sometimes have movies playing in the corner. That was back in the live stream days. Yeah, everyone watches the same video source. Oh, like we separately watch the movie. And then you all hit play on 3, 2, 1, kaboom. Kink. Interesting. Well, why don't we just do that with Super Mario speedruns? So we're all watching the exact same footage. Except it's not someone else's footage, you're actually playing. And we just, we play the exact same way. Perfectly. A watch along is possible if the viewers and streamers start at the same time. Huh. Okay. Who here has done that before? You might be able to legally stream it in Discord, something like less than 20 people or something. IDK the law specifically. Happy Men's Mental Health Month, everybody. Baldur's Night? Yes. It's important. We were just talking about therapy. Also, happy Pride, everyone. Also important. Not hosted it, but participated. Okay. And you just were all in the same chat room while you separately watched a movie. And it was cool? You ever see the dressage horse from the Rio 2016 Olympics do a routine to an instrumental version of Smooth? Required viewing, IMO. Matthew Irwin? No. Tom Sands, how are you? I'm level 23 and that's Jordan's number. JT Gaming, hi bro, I love your videos where you give me tips for video games. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like watching movies with friends, lots of talking and facts. Yo, GF Paperboy? I guess I would consider it if my viewers want that. Karma has all the tips. Yo, Kink? Yeah, we reached a donation goal for tiny cat pets. YouTuber usually just streams a live reaction as they go. Huh. And would you people be interested in seeing me react to things? PSI? How do you know this guy's single? Is he? Depends on what the thing is. Rogue Effect? What if it's just me reacting to that comment over and over? Depends on what the thing is. Depends on what the thing is. No, all those guys are in a relationship with each other. No, says Rogue Effect. Kink, I guess you're wrong. Killing a married Axeman in the woods? I'm clearly not killing him, PSI. He comes back every time I turn my back. And now he's back. Hey, thanks for raiding, everyone. You showed up to like the most boring stream on YouTube. Nah, no, we're just trying to level grind to max level. Just so we can hear the king be like, you got plenty of levels. Go beat the game. Like, he pretty much says that, actually. TBF, Axe Knights could be female. This isn't regular Earth, you know. Yeah, no, I could see her being a lady. KJ movie night. Spitting facts with the community. Joking and watching a terrible Uwe Boll video game film. GF Paperboy? It okay, we were a torturous raid anyway. I appreciate you, King. Yeah, no, I've never considered doing something like that. Alright, counterpoint. Oh! I just remembered I have to do that Princess Peach cosplay. Wait a second, didn't I order a costume? I don't think it ever showed up. I have to check my emails from like months ago. Damn, yeah, no, you guys donated a while back for me to do a Princess Peach cosplay, and I thought I bought some materials for the costume, but they never arrived, as far as I know. Opinion on the Ocarina of Time remake? JT, I'll probably check it out. I am, in theory, happy that it's happening. It's probably gonna be cool. We can skip it. Do Wario instead. Zoltan, no, we cannot skip it. People gave money for that. I can't just be like, forget about it. Although, I did literally forget about it. I can't purposely forget about it. All right, Tiny Cat, you heading out? You have a good night. I ordered magic cards a month ago and just realized I didn't get them, so I had to email Wizards of the Coast. Take the money and run. I have been running, Zoltan. Been doing some jogging lately. Although it's been a few days. I have a Wario costume. Waluigi? I mean, Wahoo Luigi? Tell me about it. Does it have a hat? Tiny Cat has a date to get to. Yeah, with some crunchies. Clap, clap, clap for Tiny Cat putting in those reps. Yeah, no, he did great. Gotta share the wealth with him. I lost the good mustache, though. Oh, no! Oh, I meant to heal myself there. Any anime recommendations? Baldur's Night, for some reason, I've been hearing the Samurai Champloo opening theme in places that I did not expect to hear it. As a matter of fact, speaking of axe nights, me and my friends went axe throwing at this place in a nearby town, and that was a fun time. But at one point, they played the Samurai Champloo opening theme, probably by Nujabes. So I've been thinking about that lately. One of the few anime that I watched, like, front to back, like, all the way through. Watched every episode. Yeah, that's a real good one. L6 and GF Paperboy. Tiny Cat gets his head pats itemized on his tax returns and sometimes gets some back from the tax cat. Trigun. That's a good one. Do they serve alcohol at these axe-throwing places? Yes, Zoltan. Isn't that a quasi combination? But they do have you sign a waiver, you know? Waiver? Yeah, rip Nujabes. Been years since I've seen Champloo. Yeah, for me it was 2013. And I actually watched it with all of my roommates. Like when I lived in New Orleans, we had a large 3-bedroom apartment that we split with 5 people. And it was kind of fun. But like we all sat down and watched this anime together. Rasta, how are you? Tiny Cat, you came back with conviction, and then didn't know what to do. You're just standing there in front of my monitor while I'm fighting this star wyvern. Ever seen Ninja Scroll? I have not. How about a change of scenery, everybody? Let's go to the Fungeon. Just finished world touring. How'd you do? In F-Zeronk 99? Yeah, we got 151 HP. And 140 MP. Okay, bye again, Tiny Cat. I won? Yo, everyone put an R in the chat for Rasta Warrior. Or Team Rocket. Take your pick. I gotta win today too, Rasta, says Wahoo Luigi. Alright, everyone put a W in the chat for Wahoo Luigi. Also. Or a goose. Arr. Thanks for the R's and W's. Team Rocket. Silver Spike? You bet. I always be clicking on them balloons in Pokemon Go. I haven't played Pokemon Go in probably over 2 years now. We repel here. I just know my way around caves, you know? I just know how to get through a dark cave. Karma, I've been naughty. Lexi Wolf, just go ahead and tell me what you mean by that. Ninja Scroll is the greatest anime movie. Thou must. But thou must see it. I made stuffed crust pizza. Ate all the crust. So there's just pizza left? Lexi Wolf behave, says Straw Hat Brian. Ooh. The repel spell lost its effect. Yeah, so I can use keys to go into these staircases here, but like, you know? I've known for so long that you do not need to go down these stairs here that I, like, have forgotten what's back there. So let's check it out. Lexi Wolf, that's kind of funny, though. And let's cast Radiant down here, too. How was your pizza-less crust? PSI is a good question. Hey, Lexi, thanks for the channel membership. Ooh, Green Dragon. Bam-ba-lam. Sorry. We could bring those jokes back. Okay, yeah, no, that's just straight up a dead end, huh? Tiny Cat? I'm glad that you jumped back up on the desk with conviction. And this Warlock got crit. Apply the lotion and become radiant. Oh wait, I needed to go the other way to see what was down those stairs. Yeah, Zoltan, we were making so many references to that song when we were playing Metroid Prime 4, which was not that great of a game. But the part where I had to scan the tram... Whoa, Black Betty, scan the tram, and then you activated the tram by using Samus Hand. Do you have any good SNES game recommendations? Yeah, JT, what are you into? What are you looking for? Do you like RPGs? Because I love RPGs, and I can recommend a lot of those. For example, I love me some Chrono Trigger. I keep saying I'll get to that soon, and I will. Final Fantasy VI is amazing. Fantastic story on that game. Excellent character development as well. Really love the characters in Final Fantasy VI. I'm in the middle of Lufia 2, which is a pretty good game, and I could recommend that. Fantastic soundtrack. I love me some Secret of Mana, although I gotta say the game hasn't aged well, so I'm not sure if I can recommend that, but if you find a way to play it with 2 other friends, it is a 3-player game. What is down here? Axe Knight. Breath of Fire, says N64 King 3. Huh. I wouldn't put that one on the list. I had fun streaming it, but I don't know if I'll ever play that game again. Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Fantasia are amazing. Graf Zeppelin, how are you? Street Fighter 2. I'm back for lunchtime. Yo, Gouda guy, what's for lunch? The Mega Man X games are awesome. Not like the Mega Man X games, like he's got a skateboard. You know what? Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is a fun cheeseburger RPG. Ramble Fox. I think I've heard that phrase like once ever before. But yeah, like how cheeseburger is like a comfort food. Mystic Quest is like a brainless, like, feel-good RPG. Obviously, Super Mario World, Super Metroid. You know what? I'll recommend all 3 Donkey Kong Country games. That's kind of neat. There's just like endless nothing around here. Crit the dragon. Dragon. Crit the dragon. Mario Kart? Zoltan? Like, if you're familiar with, the old Mario Kart is fun to go back to in retrospect, I would say. It's still a kind of fun game, but there's no reason to play that one over the newer ones. Well, maybe I take that back. It's a trip, actually, to go back to it. Karma Ball Z. Robotrek, I've heard good things about. Yeah, Ramble Fox. Star Fox holds up well? Does it, GF Paperboy? I had some fun with it. But, like, a lot of the point of that game back in 1992 or whatever was like, whoa, check out these graphics! Which, by today's standards, are like, oh, wow, we were fine with just, like, shapes. You know? The voices are great, though, I'll give you that. Jill of Trades, welcome in. Not sure if Super Metroid was recommended. I said it, but what I meant to say was, it is good, so play it. Yeah, no, that's a fun game. JT, I'm playing on an actual cartridge here, and I'm using a machine called the AVS, which was made by a company called Retro USB. Unfortunately, that company is no longer around. They do not exist anymore. But man, this little console is so cool, and it's probably... There are a lot of what we would call NES clones available out there that will play actual NES cartridges, and they're cool. But this one is the closest you can get to an actual NES without being an actual NES. So shoutouts to my guy, Nat20, for letting me borrow this. Zap Happy, how are you? Jill of Trades, yeah, welcome back. Good to see you. I assume you've been trading. Alright, let's go deep into this dungeon and fight some, like, red dragons or something. Some real tough enemies. If I can remember which way to go. Karma Mega Harv Raid. Lexi Wolf. Yeah, we could do that at the end of the stream. Demon's Crest is a great suggestion, Zap Happy. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, a lot of Capcom games are great on the Super Nintendo. Ow, I smacked my hand on the desk. To become stronger. Look at this. Power increased by 4. Speed by 4. Alright, in that case, let's do 42 shoulder shrugs, everybody. To increase my power and handsomeness. If that's even possible. Alright, we're doing 42. For level 24. Ready? We got 20 pounds of weight in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're at max gold, too. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Hey, appreciate y'all. Thanks for the donos. Anyone played Earthbound? Oh, I love that game, JT. Yeah, no, that's one of the few games that I've streamed multiple times on this here YouTube channel. This here YouTube.com channel. Got the cartridge too, says Jill of Trades. What a flex. Alright. Small little level up there. But we're getting pretty strong. Turtles in Time? That's a great one. I've streamed that one multiple times as well. You should stream Super Mario World in your Peach costume. PSI or some Mario game. We did Super Mario World last year. Did you take all the treasure in the Dragon Lord's throne room yet? No, Zoltan. Do they have a cursed necklace in there? Yeah, what are the treasures in the throne room, Zoltan? I know you can get, like, an herb. Dragon View is an action-adventure RPG that I recommend giving a try. Dragon View? I've never heard of that. But this dragon's blue. Oh, there's a cursed belt. Remember to use that RNG reset trick for guaranteed crits on everything. Kuda guy. Yeah, so that short that I posted about how I killed a metal slime with a critical hit, right? But the short was me making a very obvious joke where I was like, obviously what you want to do is hit the B button twice so that it says command 3 times. Then when you attack, it will be a guaranteed critical hit. It happened to be a critical hit when I did that. But then I immediately said, it's not guaranteed. I was joking about that, and I was kind of doing a bit, so that's not a guaranteed critical hit. But I'm still getting comments on that video being like, wait, that's a guaranteed critical hit? I gotta try that. No. Listen to the thing I said immediately after, please. They stopped the video, like, immediately, you know. I made it all the way to the throne room, and all I got was this lousy herb. That's what the t-shirt says. I'm adding to the bit. I know you are, Gouda Guy. I'll add to your bits. Which way do I want to go? I forgot. I'm not going to read the entire IKEA manual before starting. Yeah, but Rogue Effect, you'd probably read the part that says, wait, no, don't do that, I'm kidding. Or if any part of the manual was like, stop, that was a joke. Don't take that part seriously. You'd be like, oh, okay. We're not on Twitch, so I can't give you my bits. Gouda Guy? What? Let's go around here. Yo, yeah, of course, Simon D. RNG manipulation can be used to help with crits, but you need save states to make that happen. It is insane how many people do not understand that. Like, okay. Whenever you attack, your character has like a, I don't know what it is, 5% chance to critically hit, right? I don't want to be here. This is not it. Like, let's say your character has a 5% chance. You know what? Let's simplify it. Let's say your character has a 1 in 36 chance of getting a critical hit. So every time you hit the A button, it's as if you've rolled dice in a cup, and when you hit the A button, you lift the cup to reveal what your dice roll is on the table. So every time you hit the A button to hit attack, you're lifting the cup to see whether you crit or not. To see whether you got those double sixes, right? If in battle I hit the B button so that it says command again, it's as if I'm shaking that cup one more time to re-roll the dice. But that still doesn't mean I see what's in the cup until I hit the A button to use the fight command, right? I remember having someone in one of my streams a long time ago being like, hit the A button or hit the B button and you know, you have a better chance of critting. And what was really stupid was we got the worst confirmation bias possible there, because I did it and then the next one was a crit. And he's like, see, I told you, it helps improve chances of critical hits. But it doesn't. That one just happened to be a critical hit. And he just like did not explain it until I was like, okay, but you don't know what would have happened if I didn't hit the B button before hitting the A button. And he's like, I suppose that's true. It is. Rogue Effect, you might have been there for that. You just gotta believe. Which stairs do I want to take? Probably none, because I hate stairs. Oh, that was it, actually. And that guy told me that he was like a college professor. You gotta believe. Karma, would you play Earthbound Beginnings? I will at some point, Tupac. Yeah, for sure. So many people don't get statistics, and it's maddening. Yeah, Xerxes, like, it's gotta be, like, I don't know, like 10 out of 9 people don't get statistics. Ooh, this guy hurt more of me? Getting confirmation biased on stream sucks. It does, PSI. It's happened to me so many times. Let's make it simple. Instead of 5%, we'll do 2.77%. At least 69%. Yes, Rogue and Stuffed Vulture are correct. There's no one there. Good. Just making sure. Yeah, Earthbound Zero is what we called it back in the day, Simon D. I remember when the ROM got dumped for that. Not that it was broken up with by its partner. Yo, there are treasures in the Dragon Lord's... This is technically a beach home, I would call it. But let's take what's in here. We found an herb. We found a red dragon. This guy hits like a truck, I'm pretty sure. 23, that's Jordan's number. He did that, obviously, as an homage. Okay, he hits for 14 with the fire. Yeah, no, he hits pretty hard and has a lot of HP. But he gives 100 experience, and that's pretty nice. Oops, I meant to take that other chest. What did I get there? A torch? Is that what it said? I got the cursed belts. Let's take it. We drop the torch. And a magic key. 660 gold that I cannot carry. We found an herb. Do those regenerate? Do those treasure chests regenerate? Don't mind us raiding the D-Lord's fridge. A wizard! That guy's got a stick. But God, listen to the music down here. Well, after this, after these messages. They regenerate, but you gotta leave the dungeon. Yeah, that's what I meant. Are there hidden items here? PSI? No, there's nothing that you can search for. And just, like, find on the ground, as far as I know. Had to kick that rock. This armor knight's so armored. He got a gold shield and a golden axe. That's a Sega game. Let's try Hurt more. We did get a $10 donation earlier. Dang, that did 63? They give me 70 experience. Oh, that's bad. Got a free 25 damage on me. A stick of stickiness. Yeah, it's got one of those little grabby hands on the end. Oh, this guy can put me to sleep. I didn't realize. And he hit me for 31. Please kill. It's gotta be pretty jarring to hear a dragon cast a spell. Like he just uses human words. Music sounds low and muffled. That's the way I like it, Zoltan. How about if I do that? It's like kind of chilling. It's like kind of chilling. Chillin' would be what this cat is doing. Tiny cat, more reps. Actually, it's a hatchet. Okay, what's the difference between an axe and a hatchet? Who axed you? I did, just then. And I would like to know. Sounds okay, says Jill of Trades. I know, right? That was intentional. Intentional design choice to make it sound okay. Alright, we're not fighting this guy, but it would be such a flex to level up right in front of him. Small feline. Has a Zelda Final Dungeon vibe. Yes, oh, the music. The Death Mountain music, you mean? This wizard just came from seeing the Dragon Lord. And, like, just got his blessing to marry his daughter or something and was on the way out of the throne room. And I was like, pew! This seemed to work really well last time. A hatchet is smaller than an axe, says Zoltan. Is that the only difference? In which case, how do you know that's a hatchet? That seems like a big-ass axe. Considering it's like 2/3 the height of a golem. Damn, he made story and lore in like 5 seconds. 10 out of 10. Yo, Jill of Trades? 10 out of 10 is 100%, according to statistics. Do you think he'd be annoyed if you leveled to 30 right in front of him? He'd probably hop on chat. Dragon Lord in the chat being like, yo, this guy's streams are super chill. Nice cat. Here's $5. Ramble Fox, no, it's I'm not offended. I just you people seem so sure that it was a hatchet. And I was like, wait a second. They're both saying it now. There must be some difference between an axe and a hatchet that I don't know about. Does that axe have, or hatchet, have blood on it? Oh no, it's just shaped a weird way. Tiny Cat Quake is right, yeah. Slaughtering the Dragon Lord's court right in front of him. Yeah, and then I'm gonna warp out of here and he's gonna be like, what the hell was that? I was gonna be friends with that guy. Then he did all that. Ramble Fox, no need to apologize. Stone Man. A Stoneman. I think a hatchet is both suitable for throwing and whacking. Jill of Trades, you can say that about any hammer. Technically. Yeah, a hatchet is like a hand axe, but also, so is a hand axe. And you can just call it an axe. I thought you were gonna tell me like, oh, well, a hatchet, specifically like, the way it's attached to the axe is that it's so, and I'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's my impression of me. Foot axe, toes hammer, PSI. That was my father. According to Merriam-Webster, who I guess we can trust, a hatchet is a short-handled axe, often with a hammer head, to be used with one hand. So it can't have a blade on both sides like a battle axe. Steve Foothammer was my father. Tiny Cat? He just perked up like, what? Battle axe, also known as a wife. What is the joke there, Stuffed Vulture? Gonna annoy this guy by being right next to his throne. When you warp out of here, the Dragon Lord has to clean up the floor of all the minion mess. Yeah. PSI. He's gonna have to clean up a bunch of rocks and, like, dragon blood. Which was like a Goosebumps book, right? Something here? Nothing? He should put a lamp there, I think. So it is a hatchet, it seems, as it is one-handed, but hatchets are axes, so it seems pedantic to correct you. Yeah, no, and what I think we're failing to consider here is that specifically Merriam-Webster says the hatchet is a short-handled axe, often with a hammerhead. That guy is holding an axe that is like 2/3 the size of his body, and he is, I imagine, 10 feet tall. Okay, Karma, I'm a raid Mega Horror for tonight. Keep being amazing. Love you. Hey, Lexi Wolf, I appreciate you. Yeah, no, we'll get there soon. Like, there's no way to tell, like, the enemy's height relative to me, but that Axe Knight is about the same size as this Stone Man, who, like, I don't know, I always assumed the golems were, like, pretty freaking big. This guy's probably, like, 7 or 8 feet tall. That's my headcanon, anyway. So, like, that axe that the Armor Knight is holding is probably the size of my character. Axe Knight is famously 7 inches tall. Oh, well, in that case, it's so small that it's too small to be a hatchet, Rogue Effect. It is a miniature. I'm just saying, someone holding a regular hatchet wouldn't give me 70 experience. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Well, we're about to fight the Dragon Lord, everyone. I'll come up with a plan, then I'll hatch it. No, we'll fight him probably... I mean, after we get to level 30. Which I'm guessing will be next stream. But it is a golden hatchet. I mean, it's pretty golden. Oh, wow. It's gonna leave this guy's office for now. He's like, what the hell was that about? I didn't have an appointment today. He, like, summons his secretary. Diane? Diane, were we expecting visitors today? Time to take root, says Unplant. Hey, welcome in. Yo, look at this. Unplant, I made that for you. Everyone put the metal babble emojis in the chat. Everyone scram. It's the guy who got Tony. Alright, after this battle, let's outside. And then return. Got him. So that costs 6 MP. How much does return cost? 8. And here I'm just raiding Tantagill so I can drag the princess around with me for the rest of the game. Crimburn? Plumbium Puddle. Simon D, who calls it that? That's kind of funny. Is there anything left to buy? More herbs. Speaking of Snoop, I see you, L6. So, I know I showed this off earlier, but there are 2 different cursed items in the game. One of them is the cursed necklace, and the other is the cursed belt. But either of them, if you use them in your inventory, it'll say something like, Foist, put on the cursed belt and was cursed. I don't know what you expected. Thy body is being squeezed, and not in like a loving and caring way. So, I guess we're getting squoze right now, everyone. That's the past tense of squeeze. I'm pretty sure that every now and then, if you are cursed, you will freeze in battle. Let's see if we can get that to happen. I've never actually seen that. Because I thought, up until recently, that the only effect of the curse was that you are not allowed into Tantagel Castle. The guards are like, hey, you know the rules, and then they send you outside. But, apparently, sometimes the curse can stop you from acting in battle. That is, taking your turn in battle. You're acting the whole game. It's a role-playing game. Squozed, yes. Thank you, Rogue Effect. Alright, does it happen? No? I want to see it happen. Okay, slime ran away. Cursed necklace sells for 1,200 gold, I think, godless. Yeah, so it is kind of nice to find early on in the game. Alright, so far I haven't seen the effects of the curse in battle. Maybe against this illusionist. No? Simon D, I see you. We like to say grisped. Unplant, do you? Tiny cat? I'm trying to get it to happen. Okay, maybe it can't happen on the first turn of combat? Wraith running away from me. That gold man got sacked. L6 he did. Green dragon? Can't one-shot him yet. Hit him for 50. Okay, maybe that would have... I actually don't know how much HP a green dragon has, so maybe 50 would have one-shot. Oh, it dodged. Guys, am I crazy? Like, I read... And someone mentioned also in the chat a while back that cursed items can stop you from taking your turn in battle sometimes. I don't know if that applies to Dragon Warrior 1. Because I've never seen that. Necklace doesn't cause the hero to miss turns, but the other item does. So Grimburn, it's just the Cursed Belt that causes you to miss turns? Well, let's go till we see it, I guess. According to FanWiki. And it's talking about the NES version? Huh. Alright, getting put to sleep. Because it hasn't happened a single time yet. I know later games the curse status can do that for sure. Yeah, it can also do other stuff in other games. Yeah, I've got the cursed belt on, Zoltan. And I haven't like frozen in combat a single time. I don't think I've ever seen turn skippage on any cursed item. Neither have I, Simon D. But I read that the cursed belt can cause you to miss your turn, and I just have never ever seen that, and it's not happening. You're cursed, but you look fabulous. Thanks, Zoltan. I've heard of it draining HP. Literally gaining HP because of that armor. I think a cursed belt would make your pants fall to your ankles while trying to flee combat. L6? That's a good one. Is it bugged? I know the fighter's ring is. I don't know, Godless. What if I use it again? The cursed belt is squeezing thy body. Good. Finally. Sometimes you need a hug. Maybe it's a rarer occurrence the higher level you go. Worth F? I don't know anything about it. It's not happening. Yeah, maybe that's just wrong, Zoltan. I'm hitting for 50, though. Dunno, I can't find the chance. Yeah, Grimburn, maybe it's just wrong. Or maybe other versions of DQ1 will do that to you, but not in the NES version. Some old games just have incorrect documentation sometimes. Yeah, especially games that have multiple versions. Nice, he missed. It's because I'm wearing that belt. Yeah, it's just an accessory. The championship belt. Maybe it keeps you asleep for longer. That was a long one. Excellent move. Alright. Those still work while I've got a belt on. In fact, they seem to be happening more often. That was kind of funny. 3 in a row, watch. Dang. I meant like Now. Should have done the guaranteed crit. What do you think of the Nintendo Direct announcement? There was some cool stuff coming up, right? We were just talking about the Ocarina of Time remake. That seems neat. Ooh, we leveled. Look at that, everybody. We made it to level 24. Power increased by 10. 2 speed, 3 HP. You're not that lucky. Simon D, when you're around, I feel like I am that lucky. Alright, we grinding. Maybe it confuses you into believing that hatchets are the same as axes. Zoltan, that's pretty good. Some people hate the OOT remake's art style, and apparently Ninty's stocks went down after the Direct. Was there any actual footage of the game? I thought it was just an announcement. I knew 65,535 sounded familiar. From the Lufia 2 spell glitch earlier. Yes, just another dragon. Yeah, that's 2 to the 16th, is it not? Oh, yeah, I didn't look up that Final Fantasy game. Does the hero have an axe to grind? Simon D, don't ask me. It was an announcement with some cutscene footage. I got you. I guess I missed that part then. Yeah, we're at max gold. Gold becomes pretty useless, like... Gold becomes useless pretty early on in this game. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, let me take that back. Because by the time you get to Cantillon and you get the silver shield, and that's like the last thing you're gonna need money for, you're like 85% there, you know? Like, you can pretty much just go to the final dungeon and start beating the game. I reserve judgment until I find out how much they change. I don't want to buy another visual upgrade of the exact same game. Getting sleepy. Yo, Simon D? Yeah, I'm probably going to head to bed pretty soon, too. As a matter of fact, let's return. Okay, so we just fought like 25 Axe Knights, at least, and didn't see a single turn where my action was stopped or any sort of effect from that curse. So I don't think the Cursed Belt does anything other than keep you out of the castle. You can sell it for like $100 or something, but if you talk to this guy, he's like, I'll free thee from the curse. Give me that belt. Now go. And that's it. That's pretty much all cursed items do. Yeah, so I don't remember what the resource was, but I read somewhere that cursed items in this game will occasionally cause you to freeze in battle so that you do nothing on that turn. that could be from some other version of this game, because, you know, it's freaking Dragon Warrior, and it's been remade a million times. There's like a billion versions of it. Man Who Needs Cookies. But the NES version, it doesn't seem to do anything to you in battle. There's no effect from the curse other than you can't get into the castle. Anyway, let's save the game and call that a stream, everybody. Good progress there. We got, like, what, 16,000 experience? And so I feel like leveling will go pretty fast next stream. So let's save the game and call that a part. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me achieve the goal and earn 25 cat pets, Matt T. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Oh, L6, wait, yeah, let's go raid Megaharv. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, let's go hang out on Megaharv's stream for, I'll be there for a couple minutes before I go to bed. He's playing some Golden Sun, The Lost Age. So I'm gonna share the link to Megaharv's stream. Kink, Cupid Punch, I appreciate you. Let's, when we go there, do hashtag me raid when we get into Megaharv's channel. Alright, everybody. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Wait, let's actually save and sign off here. Save. Rest then for a while. Alright. Hey, tell your friends I'm great.